GTA 6 will feature pride parades, pride flag, car. First of all, this is a rumor made up by anti-wokers. What a dumb term. It's made up by homophobes to express their homophobia. Additionally, there would never be random event parades of any kind, because that would just be an insane task. Think about all of the different characters, the animations, floats, the sound effects, all the different particles on screen. Unless it's a story event, and I like how the person that shared this post says Rockstar is pro-queer, because you're not wrong. I mean, after all...
It's nice to see you, Mr. Big Shot. I'm the only man in the history of this town with the hottest gay and straight clubs at the same time.
I somehow lost my pads.
Dance the money. Doesn't dance, my friend. Okay, Tony? You'll always be the king of this town. You are this town.
Now, I know what you anti-wokers might be thinking, but that was such a long time ago. They've totally gone anti-woke now. Brother,
I ran the 1980s. I was the 1990s. I'm Gay Tony, and I'm back. I love narcissism. My wife a challenge, but there's a limit here.
Tony?
Yeah?
I don't think you can say Gay Tony anymore. It's not PC. The internet will go crazy.
game is giving gay vibes. Which one of these is not like the other? If you see a shirtless man going about his day doing just basic everyday activities, and your first thought is, man, that's really gay, I've got some crazy news for you.
You are gay. Why are you gay?
If the sight of a buff, hairy, shirtless man makes you think gay, I have a funny feeling you were kind of into it, you know? Like, Jason did something for you. Pride parades in GTA 6. Boys after getting the tank. This is where the fun begins. Yeah, my favorite part of Red Dead Redemption 2 was the Cowboys versus Indians stuff. You know, that very popular trope in Western fiction. I loved all the Cowboys versus Indian stuff that was very obviously in the game, because why wouldn't it be? It totally isn't a hateful thing at all to depict Indians as savages. Oh shit, wait a minute. Right, there were no Cowboys versus Indians missions in Red Dead Redemption 2. Actually, if anything, you kind of help them on some missions, fighting back against the white man for the natives.
My son, my people will all die.
You help this fella, Arthur?
Please.
What of it?
What else you been doing behind Dutch's back?
What?
The wars are over. We have lost. These young men will be annihilated. Please.
I'll see what I can do. Charles, who else will come with me?
Oh, all right, Arthur.
Who knows what other secrets I'll learn about? Who else?
I will.
And me. Me too.
Och. And me.
But at least you could still go into their camps and, you know, shoot them. Oh, wait, no. That's right. You're not allowed to be violent in any way when entering the Indian reservation. Man, it's almost as if they don't like punching down on minorities, or groups of people that are already punched down upon in real life. Huh, strange how that works. Why would anyone want to play as a fat Puerto Rican? Well, first of all, this is an AI-generated image, and you don't even need to have an eye for AI to tell this. Just watch the trailers again. Nowhere does this image ever appear. Not to mention, it doesn't have the same look as the actual game trailers. But ignoring that for a moment, if you see this image and ever think that this is what a fat woman looks like, all I can really say is, this right here is the problem. When you're sitting in your gaming chair in front of your 3 monitors all day, stuffing your face with Cheetos, and a tear rolls down your cheek as you're thinking, man, why am I so alone and sad? It must be the women's fault. No, it's because of how you see women. If this is fat to you, you are either just too far gone, or you have some awful vision problems. Grand Theft Auto 6 is likely going to be another story of a man getting cucked constantly by a woman, like most modern media. Woke sermons, pronouns, etc. I like how this dude couldn't even form his actual hateful tweet properly, so he just says woke sermons, pronouns, etc. at the end. Like, you know, these things we don't like. Yeah. First of all, I don't know if he legitimately means cucked, because this is just a word that these people like to use. But if you do legitimately mean that Lucia will be out getting dick that is not Jason's, first of all, why are you, as a straight white man that is super cool and macho, getting dicked down in Grand Theft Auto 6 by other men?
You are gay.
Huh?
Why are you gay?
Why are you doing that?
Gay.
Come on, man.
Who says I'm gay?
And pronouns? You're not making your own custom character. You can't just decide what pronouns you want to use. I don't know why pronouns are such a boogeyman to these people, but holy shit, it is wild. The two protagonists of Grand Theft Auto 6, Jason and Lucia. If the game is anti-cop, I'm not playing. This story looks anti-cop. Okay, I understand you guys are definitely just anti-woke grifters, so let me explain to you what Grand Theft Auto is. Grand Theft Auto. Now hold on, I'll define it for you. Grand Theft Auto, GTA, is a term used in the United States to describe the crime of stealing or attempting to steal a motor vehicle. It's essentially vehicle theft, also known as auto theft, and it's typically considered a serious crime due to the high value of the vehicles. This is literally like saying, man, I hope Manhunt's not anti-cop. It looks anti-cop. Yeah, it's a crime game, idiot. GTA 6 will now have male strip clubs. Another random assumption, just like the Pride Parade thing. Though I will say this one isn't far-fetched. There is cockatoos in Grand Theft Auto 5 and probably the older ones too, like Grand Theft Auto 4.
Guess where we're going tonight?
Where we going?
Cockatoos! Yeah!
And speaking of cockatoos, do you guys remember the really offensive trans stereotypes that were standing outside of cockatoos in Grand Theft Auto 5? Some of you legitimately may not, because when the game was ported to other consoles, or maybe PC, they removed them. Now, don't get hard just yet, anti-wokers. Don't let it happen. This was not done because Rockstar is anti-woke. This was done because Rockstar was embarrassed by their obviously harmful negative stereotypes. Yes, they make fun of people, they poke fun everywhere, but they don't punch down. Not on groups that don't deserve it. So they removed the offensive trans NPCs. I just know somewhere there's some anti-woker crying himself to sleep right now. That was like the worst news to him. Couldn't believe Grand Theft Auto 5 would do this. And here we have an American... I just found out Grand Theft Auto 6 will have LGBTQ pride parades. Now are you thinking what I'm thinking? Well, judging by your, obvious political group, I'm willing to bet that you maybe, have a little 2-inch hard-on for the idea of committing hate crimes in Grand Theft Auto 6. Was I right? I was right. I don't know what you people are so excited about. It's so blatantly obvious you've never played a Rockstar game before. Because yes, to all of the anti-woke idiots out there that go, oh, well, I've heard of this Gay Tony game, but that was so long ago. The Gay Tony dude comes back in Grand Theft Auto Online, which is currently one of the most popular games out there. Not to mention Rockstar's last game, RDR2, was very pro-women, people of color, during a time period where racism was very rampant. Charles, Lenny, and Tilly, 3 African Americans, one of them part native, are in the gang. All of them loved and cared about by their fellow gang members. And you couldn't harm Indians. The biggest cowboy trope out there, cowboys versus Indians, not a thing. But, to be fair to you, your kind do appear in the game, sir, although the KKK are never depicted smart. But I think we've wasted enough time with these people, because this is the same group of people that got angry when Steam removed a rape simulator. These are the same group of people that get hot and excited for a kid, while thinking K-Vess is just the ugliest thing imaginable. And they think something as great as the Oblivion remake is bad because it has type A, B body types? Like, you guys realize we as a species invented what it means to be a man and a woman, right? When the world just existed, there weren't monster trucks for men to go jerk off over, there weren't dolls for women to go stuff in their ass. We invented what it means to be man and woman. There really is just type A and B body type. That's why there's so many different, sexualities and stuff. So many different identities. Because you can be whatever the heck you want to be. Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to play it. Might even cover it on the channel. Lore videos, gameplay, whatever, who knows. I just wanted to make this video to clown on these people because the anti-woke hate boner for this game is just crazy. Thanks for watching.